Hello and welcome to Master Motion Studio 54. This is the 18223 collection. I'm going to walk you through a little bit about who we are as a company, how this collection came about, and the features and benefits of the collection, things that we do differently that you can pose to your customer on the floor. Now, with times have changing, store trainings have changed, the way you do store trainings, the way we're structured as a company. We're factory direct. We don't use sales reps. We go factory direct, directly from the factory to the retailer. So you've got the best possible cost from the factory directly to you. So in doing that, what we're doing with sales trainings today is we're doing our sales trainings here on video, supplying it to the stores. Then if you're 100 stores, you could watch the sales training on the same Saturday before the product hits the floor. If you're 17 stores, it takes 17 weekends in order to train every store if you trained every single weekend. So this way we can do the features and benefits of the product here, and then all of the retail locations can watch it at the same time and understand how the massage works and understand about the company. So Master Motion Studio 54, you guys may code it differently at your stores. All we focus on is motion furniture, massage. Massage, motion furniture. Motion where the feet come up and down, and full massage units hidden in the back of the sofas. That is all we make 365 days a year. We only use one type of leather and one type of fabric. Our leathers are all 1.8 millimeters thick, and all of our fabrics are 1.8 millimeters thick. You can't get a thicker cut off a cow than 2.0 millimeter cut. This is all the leathers we use are 1.8 millimeter thick. And 2.0 cut sits really hard. The leather's real hard. You find out a lot of the Euro contemporary stuff kind of sits like a brick. So to get 1.8 millimeters thick, that thick of a cut, to be this soft and supple, takes a lot of tumbling and a lot of hand rubbing in order to get it to be this soft, that thick. And that's all we use on everything. Fabric, same thing. We use a 1.8 mil thick fabric, which is the thick performance fabrics, and we use that on everything. So it's standard across the line. So we're making the same massage motion sofa in the thick leather, just different colors and different styles for our whole line. So we're making the same thing over and over again so that you will have less issues, or will have less issues on the manufacturing end, only focusing on that. Plus, for massage, there are so many moving pieces in a massage unit. That's really all you want to be focusing on 365 days a year. If you're going in for open heart surgery, usually you look for somebody that only specializes in open heart surgery, not somebody that's a primary care physician, but also does heart surgery and also does other surgeries on the side. So that's all we focus on. And again, with the moving pieces going in massage, and getting a correct massage and having it so that the product can be flipped over or delivered and not affect the massage unit, you really need to focus on that 365 days a year, and that's what we do. Very, very, very innovative to add style, quality, and then be able to, through manufacturing and supply chain, be able to keep the price low. Very, very, very unique for this industry. They actually are coming out with, for the first time, we're giving 25 category awards in our entire industry globally. Master Motion Studio 54 was nominated for 4 of those 25. We were nominated for the supplier of the most innovative furniture. We were nominated for best motion upholstery supplier, also the best massage chair supplier, and the best supplier of sustainable furniture. So that just goes to show kind of where we are on the the cusp of growing the company into that and kind of what you have on your floor. We are the only ones right now that are doing leather massage. The fabric massage that is out there right now is more money than what we're doing in leather. You have a unique opportunity and a unique situation to have a category like this in massage, which is very critical in people's floors and health and wellness, that you don't have a lot of competition in the area right now, because if we're not in the area, there's nobody else that's doing what we're doing. So that kind of gives you an idea of kind of a gem you have to sell against others. Health and wellness is very, very, very big right now. At the places that we have our massage recliners, we have salespeople that are sitting in and reclining and massaging. And the managers had to go to those salespeople and say, listen, you can't be sitting and massaging while we have, first of all, while we have customers in the store, but second of all, unless you're on break. A couple of them fell asleep massaging. So people, salespeople especially, are sitting and massaging. Not too many people are running over to the zero gravity chair. And they're not having to stop salespeople from sitting in the zero gravity chair. Okay, nobody in the zero gravity chair. So with zero gravity and health and wellness, the feet just need to be raised above the head by 4 inches. You can do that by laying in the bed and putting pillows under your feet, and you raise your feet 4 inches above your head. There you have zero gravity. So really, with the whole zero gravity, it's very similar when you talk about the anti-burping, anti-snoring. If you can raise the head of the bed on any mechanical bed 4 inches or more, you can now pose it as anti-snoring, anti-burping, or whatever else that they put it at by just raising it 4 inches, which again, you can put a pillow under the mattress and achieve the same thing. So health and wellness today, with people leaving reviews and stuff like that, the kind of gimmicks aren't going to make it. There is no way to replicate full airbag massage or massage on the back hidden into the sofas. Now you can have massage without having this crazy spaceship looking thing in the middle of your living room. It's all hidden in here. Now the current massages that are out there today are basic bladder bags. It's just 2 long bags that go across the back of this. And those bags act as flippers and kind of give a massage this way. We've done ours and patented our massage to be completely different than anything on the market. Ours is a 6-point airbag massage. There are actually 6 individual airbags that we've worked with acupuncturists and doctors to make sure that those bags are on the right pressure points when it's doing the massage. If you're already placing the bags, it doesn't make any sense not to place them in the correct areas that would benefit for the massage. The same system also acts as power headrest and also acts as your power lumbar. The same kind of bag system you would find in a lot of the cars. Now this massage has gotten so popular that now the Buick, the Chevy Equinox is the 6th vehicle to offer massage with headrest and lumbar in their cars. So they're also now putting the massage units in the back of the office chairs. So massage is becoming a even more mainstream item than before. And you've got it hidden here on the sofa. So you got a 6-point patented airbag massage that works as power headrest and also works as power lumbar. We've got the complete airbag system under 10 pounds. Now, if you put power headrest, normal motor-driven power headrest in, it weighs 40 pounds. Lower lumbar weighs 45 to 50 pounds. You're adding almost 100 pounds for just power headrest and power lumbar. And if you did that times 2, you'd be adding 200 pounds to already a 300-pound sofa. In some cases, 400 pounds. So it just makes it way too heavy. You bend the front rail, it's hard to deliver. So we've got all the function in here and have it under 10 pounds, which allows us, when we do our sleeper sofas, to keep these cushions on the back. So while you're sitting and massaging in the sleeper sofa, when you open it up, you can continue to sit up and massage in bed and then lay down and sleep. And then all goes back to sitting in minutes. So the innovation of what we're able to do with this, focusing on this 365 days a year, is pretty amazing. You take the airbag system now, you put over the top of that and drape it in the finest 1.8 mil thick leathers out there, and you pretty much have a sofa, a collection, where it's really hard to add more quality in than we already have. We want to have the innovation, but the quality where you can't add more quality than we've put into it. We've got the thickest leathers you can have. Our foam in our seats are 100% poured foam. Most companies will do half foam and half Dacron feathers or fibers like you have in a pillow, because it's about 1/14 the cost of foam. And then, but problem is when you crush the fiber down, it crushes just like in a pillow, and that's how you end up with all that flabby material on the top of the seat where it's all puddling. Is not because the fabric has stretched, it's because they've used cheap fiber to save money on the top. We're 100% foam in the seats. We're foam in the back with baffled and bagged fiber over the top. We also are 100% foam on our arms. Our sides are completely solid. Our backs are completely solid. Most companies hollow out here and they hollow out in the back. We also fully foam encase our product. So we take foam and wrap the product completely before we put the leather over, so the leather is over foam and never touching wood. Our frame is solid hard wood. We use solid steel base with solid steel mechanisms. There's really no other way to add quality than what we have. Now with motion furniture, you have almost all leather motion furniture is leather match or leather vinyl. Now where you use a vinyl is critical. On the sides is really the only place, and the back area, not the back cushion, but the back area and the sides is the only place that vinyl should be used. A lot of companies will cheat and put vinyl here in the front. They'll put vinyl down here. They'll put vinyl when you have arm cushions here. They'll put vinyl under the arm cushions. You never want to use vinyl in the front because vinyl and leather never matches. We're 100% top grain leather everywhere in the front, behind the back cushions. The only place we use vinyl is on the side and from the back down. So on the front, you never want to use it because leather and vinyl will never match as they age. Leather will age and change color, and the vinyl will never change color. So you'll eventually, as the group gets older, you'll be seeing a color variation there. That's the reason why you won't use it here. The second reason you don't want to use it underneath any arm cushions or in the back cushion is because you know people are pulling like this when they go to vacuum. They're pulling out like this to vacuum, and you know when you have the arm cushion here, they're grabbing the arm cushion to pull up. Now, vinyl only has elasticity one way. If you take a piece of vinyl and stretch it this way, it stretches. If you stretch it this way, it does not stretch. So vinyl only has elasticity one way. So here's the problem with what you get with vinyl. It will peel and it will crack. And not just one piece, but piece after piece after piece. Stretch, no stretch, and this is what you end up with. So people say, oh, my leather's peeling. No, it's somebody, a manufacturer, cheated and uses vinyl where they should have been using leather. On the sides and the back where you have no motion, no problem. But back of back cushions, when people are pulling here or they're pulling here, it's going to stretch one way and not the other, and that's where you have the ripping and the tearing of the material. So understanding the properties and where you're using them are very, very, very important. So we take the extra cost because it costs 12 times more. It's 12 times more expensive to use leather than vinyl. So it costs us a lot more to use leather in all of those areas. Also completely, behind all of the power headrests. When the power headrests come out, everything back there is 100% top grain leather, just like on the front. And that's an area that almost everybody is using vinyl, which, can you imagine the headrest opening and closing and all that vinyl in the back, constant moving, and then sun beating down on the vinyl when it's open? You're just asking for problems later on. You'll want to have the innovation and you'll want to have the quality, but you want it to last. Guccio Gucci said it perfectly. He said, the bitterness of poor quality is remembered long after the sweetness of low price has faded from memory. People will remember the quality that they're sitting in much more at that time they're sitting in it than the $100 that they saved on it. So it's very, very, we're at a time now where we can offer this type of quality in the product at the pricing that you're at with it, with this quality. If you look at the leathers, again, you have 100% foam in the seats, 100% foam in the back. You have the massage unit, power headrest, power lumbar, 100% top grain leather everywhere on the front. The match only is on the side and the back where there is no movement. We're only using a 1.8 mil thick leather. I'll show you the difference between a 1.8 and a 0.8. This is a 0.8 leather. This is a standard leather for almost every manufacturer out there. And it's a very, very good leather. It's just a thinner leather. It's got the split cut from behind it. This is a 1.8 mil thick leather. You can see it's a much thicker piece of leather. And this is what we're using on everything. And it's the same with the fabrics. This is a 0.8 mil thick fabric, and you can kind of see the thickness of it here. And this is a 1.8 mil thick fabric. So this is all we use on everything. So there is a big difference in the durability and the wearability of them. And you really want the product years down the road, especially with something like massage, for it to be durable. You're moving the material. The material's being rubbed back and forth as you're massaging. I can't imagine using the 0.8 thick material, leather or fabric, on massage where you have all that movement, yet that is what pretty much everybody else is doing. So you've got, again, the best leathers, the best fabric, over 100% foam, with massage, power headrest, and power lumbar at the price that you have. So a little bit about this collection here, and I'll show you how the massage works. I'm going to kind of move you around a little bit with the camera here so you can kind of see the different groups that you have. You have, obviously, here, I'll show you first the council love seat. We do this group in two leather and fabric. The leather group here is done, all of our colors are done off of the fall fashion colors for that particular year. These are the colors for 2020 to 2021. We took the blue depths and we put it over the top of the sleek gray. So you get the sleek gray coming through the blue depths, and then we took the sleek gray stitching and it matches the highlights that are coming through. Really, really important to make sure that you're using colors that people are absorbing. These 14 colors that we have here are the colors that everybody is using. The car manufacturers, Gucci, Prada, Celine, Chloe, Bottega Veneta, all of them are using these same colors. So you want to use colors for the home that people are already absorbing and already using. The terracottas, that darker, deeper red, you're seeing them on all the vehicles. That's a color that's been around for about 3 years now, that started off with sangria as the fall fashion color that year. The other thing is with the fabrics, we did a fabric for this collection in the sleek gray. You have the council love seat and you have your sofa. The council love seat has the storage console, the cup holders, the full back massage. What we did off of this collection is we also did it in a microfiber, and you can see it here with the leather recliner and the fabric recliner. So the fabric that we did is a sleek gray, 620 number sleek gray. This was originally a group that we had made. You have distributors that are also manufacturers like Flexsteel, Hooker, Hancock Moore, Bradington Young. All of them, they make furniture, but they also purchase from manufacturers. We had made this collection for one of them, and when they ended up going to Vietnam with their manufacturing, because we manufacture in Shanghai, we let them take the frame, even though we designed it. We let them take the frame and manufacture it over there, and then we made this collection just better. This was always the top seller no matter where it was. One of the things that we had a chance to do was make it better and be able to add some other quality details to it. Originally with this collection here, you had the straight cushions here. We added an actual envelope stitch in here. What that does is the more you sit on this tends to open up almost like a little mouth here, but these cushions from sitting on it a lot end up spreading. We were able to make it this way so that it doesn't spread and put a deep insertion in here to make sure that they always stay in this position. Also, there were no wings over here on the side of it over here. We took and put wings on the side here to kind of match the arms to give it a little bit, more of that boxy look to it. And also what we did was with this here, you have a complete straight back down the side. We actually took this collection and completely curved the back. The complete back of the wood is curved, the complete wing is curved. And that's to help match the curve that you have in here. And we did it and made it at the same price that we did it here. So this collection just shows you the fabric, or the wrist recliner will show you the fabric we're using. We kept this fabric. This is the sleek gray fabric, always the top selling fabric in this collection, and that collection of fabrics that they have. So this fabric is on this collection, and also this leather is on this collection. So it's really, really a grand slam. It gives you the power headrest, power lumbar, full airbag massage. Also with the 1.8 mil thick fabric and the 1.8 mil thick leather. So with the collection now, you're familiar with kind of where the style came from off of a top seller that's already there. And then this has obviously became everybody's top seller. And now a little bit about the massage. The correct way, and I'll show you the buttons and kind of how it works on the massage. But the correct way to massage is not just to sit into the massage unit and just massage. Like you wouldn't go in to get a massage and sit straight up and have somebody massage your back. It pushes you forward like this, and you're not in a position to take the massage correctly. So what you do is you lean completely back, and again, most of these power headrest, power lumbar are all separate buttons. You have one button for the lumbar, one button for the headrest, one button for the recline. Ours works, we patented ours to work just like the recliner. One opens it up, and then that actually is your recline button, and then you have your power headrest button. So what we've done is we've reclined all the way back, we've lifted the power headrest all the way up, and now what you've done is you've exposed your back for the massage, and then you go into your massage. Now it's almost like you're laying on your stomach and somebody is over your back massaging. This is the correct way to take the massage. So now I'm massaging at this point. You can, during the massage, you can move and adjust without ending or stopping the massage. Plus, when the massage stops, most massage units will recline and go back to the original position. When this is finished massaging and it shuts off, you will, which is 15 minutes, 15-minute massage, it shuts off, you will stay in the reclined position that you already were in. So that if you fall asleep while it's massaging, It doesn't wake you up by putting your feet down and putting you back up to the sit-up position. Again, that's something that we changed and added to our unit. So now you've got this is the correct way to massage. Now you can just go hit the home button and it'll take you right back to the original position. So I'll show you kind of how simple, now that you saw how that worked, how the actual handle works or looks. So basically you have your on-off button, which turns it on and off. You have, this is going to be your recline. So it actually will recline backwards and open. You also have your power headrest, forward and backwards, and you have your home and your massage. This would be your lumbar. So you can do your lumbar separately, you can do your power headrest separately, you can recline, massage, and your home button. The home button or the off button will both take you right down to back to your original position. So what you have here is just an improved collection off of an already proven winner, but done even better with this curved back. What we found when we did this curved back is, like I said here, you really can't sit up straight and massage because it's pushing you like a newborn duckling forward like this, and you're just not balanced. With this curved back, it allows you to sit back and take the massage while almost sitting completely straight up or just angled back a little bit. Plus, without even using the power headrest, when you recline all the way back in this, because of the curved back, your head is still on the television. So the curved back, to curve all that wood, and takes a lot more time and money than just doing a straight piece down. And we're doing all of that stuff, adding wings, curving the wood, curving and separating the stitching, all of that for the same price that we did it originally. So again, group in leather, taking this fabric, also doing it on here. I think this collection here for the market today, it gives you kind of that unique quality in having leather massage. I only found one company that's doing leather massage out there right now in California, and their leather sofas started at $5,000. So we've given you all the features, factory direct, to give you the pricing that you have on this in leather, the pricing that we're offering it on the fabric. Again, we try to make sure that there is no other way that you can add quality to the product than what we've added. Again, with the 1.8 mil thick leathers and fabrics, 100% foam in the seats, foam in the back with baffled and bag fiber, patented airbag massage unit. And again, our patented one, all of those individual airbags are both double wall lined. On that bladder bag one that's out there right now, those two airbags are glued together. We tried one in our market when we first started doing massage, and it actually are glued together, those two bags, and they actually pulled apart and one of them leaked air out and only one bag was working. So, we double lined ours and did 6 individual ones, so you're getting really a true massage unit on that. And then drape all of that in the finest leathers out there. So there's kind of what we're finding a unique niche in the market, and we're focusing on that 365 days a year. So if other manufacturers are only doing a little bit of massage in their line, how in the world, if you're only spending 25% of your time on a category and you're beating us, spending 365 days a year on it, then we need to do a better job. So we only focus on this category. You can feel comfortable when you're selling this category that the massage units, everything in there with the leather tailoring is all going to be done to the highest quality. One, because that is all we do and that's all we focus on. Should it have a great opportunity in the market for this massage right now with what's out there in health and wellness, and somebody being able to have that power headrest, power lumbar, and massage? And who doesn't want to sit and massage when they watch a movie? Who doesn't want to come home from a long, hard day of work and sit down and get a massage, or offer massage to people when they come over and sit down? You're having coffee or tea, or you're watching a football game or a movie. You sit down, hey, yes, do a massage, so your people that come over can have it. And the reviews on something like that are going to be more plentiful than getting a house full of people that are watching a movie and everybody's zero gravity. Or I think you're going to see, as this gets more reviews, because we do a lot on social media as well, advertising, that people will see the benefit, talk about the benefit, leave videos regarding it, and really the cream rises to the top then. I hope you have a little better understanding of the product, how it works. Test out the massage, use it, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. There's also more information on our website you can check out, which will have other videos on quality, and actually shows the massage unit itself in one video, and that's at www.studio54motion.miami.